Your video might be ready, but the soundtrack still sounds generic, repetitive, or just doesn't fit. Well, now imagine generating a complete song with a beginning, middle, and end, and up to 3 minutes long. Tailor-made for your content in just a few seconds and without needing to know anything about music production. That's exactly what Google is bringing with this update that just arrived on Lyria 3 Pro. So, before I show you whether it's worth it or not, give this Google tool a chance. Subscribe to the channel, and to watch the videos without ads, just click the join button. Alright, so let's get to the video. Well guys, today I want to share with you this new feature that was just announced by the folks at Google. Listen up. Longer tracks are available with Lyria 3 Pro from Gemini, from trying out different styles to generating tracks with complex transitions. Lyria 3 Pro makes it easy to bring your full vision to life, available today for Google AI Plus, Pro, and Ultra users. So if you have a free account, you can use Lyria 3. Now, the Pro, which is the version that lets you create longer songs, is only for those who have AI Plus, Pro, and Ultra, at least at the time I'm recording this. End of video. What are the new features? Well, longer tracks, more possibilities. Now, you can create tracks up to 3 minutes long, and here are some ways to use Lyria 3 Pro. High-fidelity tracks with verses, choruses, and bridges. Longer instrumental songs to help you stay focused, study, or do work that requires deep concentration. Custom soundtracks for videos or social media posts, vlogs, tutorials, and much more. Jingles for small businesses and personal brands. So, do you have more control over music production now? With Lyria 3, we would enter the prompt and there weren't many possibilities to change it. Now that's not the case. Now, you can add lyrics, ask to highlight a chorus, create a bridge, change the tempo, and so on. All these elements of the song now you can include in your prompt, and that's exactly what they say here. The enhanced customization of Lyria 3 Pro gives you more room to experiment and work with longer tracks. Things, allowing you to add more details and bring your full vision to life in Gemini. Then there was a user who asked here in Google's post, and what about copyright? Can we use the tracks for commercial purposes on social media, for example? Check out the answer. Yes, we allow you to use songs made with Lyria 3. Our users have the right to use their generated tracks. So, if you're thinking about using a song generated here in Lyria 3 Pro, for an advertising campaign, a jingle, or to post on your social media, you don't need to worry about copyright. Google is guaranteeing here that you can use it without any problem. So, basically, what are the differences between Lyria 3 and Lyria 3 Pro? Listen to it when you create music with Lyria 3 or with Lyria 3 Pro. In Gemini, Lyria 3 is your space to create fun and spontaneous tracks, as well as allowing quick content sharing. And this is available for those with a free account. These are songs up to 30 seconds long. Now, Lyria 3 Pro. If you're looking for more fluidity and musical customization, Lyria 3 Pro, which is available for Google AI, Plus, Pro, and Ultra users, can help elevate your work. And here, they provide a comparison. Work. With Lyria 3, you get shorter songs, up to 30 seconds long. Sound. But with Lyria 3 Pro, you get up to 3 minutes in Lyria 3. You have a faster interaction where you enter the prompt and it automatically generates a song up to 30 seconds long. And here in the Pro version, you have more advanced customization, where you can add more detailed information like vocals, instruments, harmonies, and so on. Then, here on the blog, they say the following. Last month, we introduced Lyria 3 with personalized music generation, created to encourage creative expression. Now, we're bringing our most advanced music generation model to more Google products and introducing Lyria 3 Pro. This advanced version allows you to create tracks up to 3 minutes long with customization and creative control. Lyria 3 Pro has a better understanding of musical composition, allowing you to add specific elements like intros, verses, choruses, and bridges. It's great for experimenting with different styles and generating songs with complex transitions. It's available on Vertex AI, Google AI Studio, and Gemini API, Google Vids, Gemini App, and Producer AI. Alright, so let's go to Gemini, and I'll show you now how it works and what I've already managed to create so we can check the quality of these songs. So, from now on, if you have a Pro or Ultra account, when you enter Gemini, this message will appear here. Compose your own songs. choose a model, reasoning, and create better and longer tracks. So, when it's time to create your song, you'll click here on the Create Music button, and here, you'll select the reasoning mode. If you leave it on quick, then you go back to Lyria 3 where you'll only have one song that's 30 seconds long. Now, here in reasoning mode, the tendency is for the song to be up to 3 minutes long. Sometimes it might go a little over. Here, I'll show you. The templates for you to remix are still available in this new version. So here you have 90s rap, Latin pop, theme anthem, 8-bit, workout, kawaii, cinematic, emo, afropop, forest bath, K-pop, birthday with jokes, a cappella folk. And I didn't like the song, so you have these options here. If you want to remix, just click on it. The tag already appears here in the prompt field, then you type your command. Let's start here with the songs I've already managed to create. Well, I found this prompt here on Google's blog. It's in English, but you can put it in Portuguese, there's no problem at all. And it generated this track here with 2 minutes and 56 seconds. It's an R&B. Let's see how it turned out.
The city lights are fading. I'm still standing here. I'm counting every streetlight that disappears. The concrete ghosts are calling inside the cold wire. Shadows grow long, but the rhythm is clear. Shadows grow long, but the rhythm is clear.
So, what did you guys think? I thought that the vocal production here, you have a very clean, very clear voice, and the instruments are very well defined. But that's just my layman's ear. You, if there's anyone who understands music better watching this video, leave your thoughts down below in the comments. What was your impression? Here, you can hide or show the subtitles. They'll appear down here. You can share the song, and you can also download this file directly to your computer. Done. Let's go to the next example. Now here, I also used a prompt in English to create a K-pop song. Let's listen to how it sounds. Go.
Cybernetic heartbeat, neon veins on fire. Glitch in the matrix, taking it higher. Digital pulse, synchronizing the night. Boundless confidence, speed of the light. Digital heart, cyber soul. Let the pulse take full control. Glitch in the rhythm, sync the beat. Neon stops beneath the feet.
I thought it turned out pretty cool too, right? It has a different style from the first song. I'll test several examples and styles here so you can see what this new version can do. Let's listen to this track now. It's Dark Country.
The highway is a ghost and the moon is a dime. Moon just a man. I'm just a man running out of time. Red clay on the fender and lead in my soul, counting down the miles while I'm losing control.
Pretty cool too, right? And this one is 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Another good example. Check out what I tried to do here. I asked ChatGPT to take the song Billie Jean and rewrite it. Make it similar but not too much alike, so that it would change the lyrics a bit. Then I put these lyrics here and asked it to turn them into a dark country version as well. See what message appeared. He says here that he can't directly create a song that's protected by copyright, like, for example, a specific song or a well-known character. Then he says that he created an original track inspired by the lyrics I put here. So, it's not exactly the lyrics generated by ChatGPT, which are in English there, from Billie Jean, but he made some changes to give me the result. Sometimes, if the song is too similar, if the lyrics are the same, or if you ask to make a parody, for example, it won't work. Google's filters will block it. So, another thing, if you make a request with political characteristics, I'll show you in a moment, it also won't generate. Let's listen here to this version of Billie Jean that Lyria 3 Pro came up with.
Drifted in like a cold front through the saloon door. Said, boy, don't you act like you don't know who I'm looking for. The room went silent, waiting on a thundercloud. She said you're the one who danced with me and you can't take it back. Called her Billie Jean like a brand on a runaway's hide. Every man in that bar looked away with nowhere to hide. I felt the floor tilt like the gallows were calling my name. Every tick of that clock was just fuel for a different kind of flame. Billie Jean ain't my lover, she's a lie that won't come undone. She's a shadow.
It turned out nice, right? He embellished the lyrics a bit, but he kept using the name Billie Jean. In this example, here in Portuguese, I asked the following. Create a children's song sung in Portuguese, spoken here in Brazil by a female voice. The theme of the song is the little animals in the enchanted forest.
Let's listen to the sway of the wind as the leaf falls. The forest awakens and the day will begin. The rabbit with a tie runs among the beans, painting butterflies in 1,001 colors.
Cool, right? He slips up in the language here and there, especially with the accents, but the rhythm and melody turned out really nice. I'm not sure if it can be characterized as a children's song. You've got the little animals in the forest and all too, but that's the rhythm he chose. I didn't specify either. So, now that we have the possibility to add instructions in the prompt, maybe if I had asked him to make, I don't know, a lullaby, the rhythm would have been different. But it's fine. I liked it. Well, this is the example I just mentioned. I had asked ChatGPT to write me the lyrics of a rap talking about social inequality. I put it here and it blocked it. He said that for now, he can't create songs, melodies, or anything like that with political themes. So, if you're planning to create a song with a more sensitive theme, specifically talking about a person or a situation, it's not going to happen. What I did there was ask ChatGPT to change it. So, instead of making a rap with lyrics about social inequality, I asked it to make one about overcoming challenges. The first version is in English, and then I asked it to make one in Portuguese. Let's listen to the English rap version first.
Yeah, started from the bottom where the nights feel long. Every loss hit heavy, had to stay strong. They told me I would break, said I don't belong. Said I don't belong, but I turned that doubt into fuel for a song. Empty pockets, but my vision stayed rich. Had to learn real quick how to grind through the glitch. Fell down 10 times, got up 11. Turned my pain into purpose, now I'm aiming at heaven. Every scar got a lesson in disguise.
You heard it, right? It turned out really cool. It follows exactly the lyrics I put here. And the process to do this is really simple. You just enter your prompt and then, right below, you put the lyrics. You can copy and paste and it will work. It will understand your lyrics and create the melody based on them. Now let's hear the Portuguese version. See, it's the same. I put the prompt here. Create a rap with the lyrics below, sung by a male voice in Portuguese, spoken here in Brazil. Here are all the lyrics in Portuguese. Let's listen to the result.
Yeah, vim lá de baixo onde a noite é pesada. Cada queda doía, mas a mente blindada. Disseram, rei, você não vai tentar me parar, mas eu fiz da dúvida força pra continuar. Sem grana no bolso, mas visão milionária. Aprendi na marra a vencer minha própria falha. Eu me levanto no fogo e na pressão. Cada queda me fez mais forte no chão. Do escuro pra luz, hoje eu sei quem eu sou. Indestrutível agora o jogo.
He slips up a little when joining one word to another, especially in Portuguese, but it's fine. I thought it turned out really cool. The song here is 3 minutes and 2 seconds long, so sometimes he skips a bit here and there. Check out this prompt here, which is in English, but it has all those elements that Google itself mentioned. Now that you can insert it into a song, you have some very specific customizations here, like structure, vibe, and so on.
Shadows stretched long across the valley floor. I couldn't find the rhythm in the quiet anymore. Just the weight of the air and the dust on the shelf. Wondering how a spirit feeds a hungry self. But the wind started turning, a change in the light, a promise of morning inside of the night. Lift the mountain high in the sky, catch the fire in the sky and on the dry ground. Every chain is breaking with a holy sound. We are moving together, we are finding the way. In the resilience of the heart, we find the day. In the resilience of the heart, we find the
Did you hear how cool that is? And here, look, it asks you to have a 20-person choir in the song, and this choir keeps growing. There's an editing feature, but the editing course keeps evolving, and that's exactly what it does. So, you have this closer control here in your prompt. You just need to ask to add an instrument, a vibe, a change in rhythm, and automatically, the artificial intelligence will notice that and deliver the music to you. This one is really cool. Create a sung song, almost spoken, with rhythm and style, like Renato Russo from Legião Urbana used to sing songs like Faroeste Caboclo. That's the vibe, the style. Generate a song about someone who grew up in the countryside. Hey, look at what he said. Here is the song. Since I can't generate content with the style or protected elements of specific artists, songs, or albums, I created an original track that captures the essence you described. The song I created has a post-punk style with a strong and dense rhythm focused on a spoken, almost sung narrative. Let's listen to see if it at least sounds similar to Legião Urbana's style.
A poeira entrava pelos poros do rádio de pilha, dial que só pegava o silêncio da divisa. Aqui o horizonte não era uma linha no asfalto, era o peso de um céu que parecia sempre mais alto. Cheiro de chuva batendo na terra vermelha, não é cheiro de nada, é a cor de uma vida inteira. Mas a cidade tem um imã que a gente não vê, é o barulho do que a gente nunca quis ser.
So, what did you guys think? Does it sound like Legião Urbana? Does it have a spoken, almost sung narrative? Well, in my opinion, it doesn't really remind me of Legião Urbana. But I want you to tell me here in the comments what you thought, because he couldn't copy Renato Russo's style or the vibe of the song. I think he gave me something generic, but that's just my opinion. Tell me here what you thought. Said, let's go to another example. Now this one turned out really cool. I asked to create the following: a song with vocals and acoustic guitar, female vocals, Brazilian country music, theme, missing home.
Let's listen to the result, Brazilian country music. But the smell of rain still lives in my mind. The dust from the big road is my last name in the middle of this city that forgot my name. Every streetlight that forgets brings cold. You. While I lure the soul, it asks for the sway of the river. You. To the alpendre calls me in the tone of the guitar. Longing is the lesson that the heart can't let go of. The coffee brewed on the wood stove is the only peace my soul can picture in the place where my silence at last found rest.
Look, I thought it turned out really interesting. The voice is very clear and crystal. There we have vocals and acoustic guitar with the addition of one or another instrument, but I thought it turned out really cool. Lastly, I asked to create something that's ours here, which is the Pamonha car. Listen to a mid-tempo, well-polished pop anthem about the Pamonha car with a smooth and velvety male tenor. The verse features minimalist and shimmering Rhodes chords, as well as a muted electric guitar riff and a funkier groove. The transition leads to an expansive, high-energy chorus with layered vocal harmonies. So, let's listen. It's exactly 3 minutes long. Obviously, I won't play the whole song, just until we listen to that part. The Pamonha car inserted into this melody.
Doce lembrança em cada estrada, o carro passa e a vida faz a curva. Pamonha fresca, a alma se adoça. O grito do milho, a voz que nos toca. A tradição que nunca se apaga. A tradição que não se apaga. A vizinhança para pra escutar. O cheiro do milho no ar a flutuar. Um ritual de fé e de farinha. A mesma voz, a mesma rima. Não é um carro, é uma oração que traz o campo pra nossa mão. Chegou o sabor que a gente esperava. Doce lembrança em cada estrada, o carro passa e a vida faz a curva. Pamonha fresca, a alma se adoça. O grito do milho, a tradição que nunca se apaga.
Life.
Se apaga.
Cool twist he put in there, the layered vocal harmonies, right, to build up the chorus, so it turned out really nice. Obviously the lyrics aren't that amazing, right? But I advise that, if you're a lyricist, a songwriter, you should write your own lyrics and bring them here. Because most artificial intelligence models, they struggle to create songs. Whether it's with the rhyme, the melody, the structure of the verses, it doesn't always turn out great. Sometimes, the models make rhymes that don't make any sense, that have nothing to do with anything. But just to make it fit, it ends up putting it in, and the result isn't that good. So, give it a try. And then come back here in the comments to tell me what you thought about Lyria 3 Pro. So, did you like it? Is it better? Do you have more control? Now, what did you think? Tell me in the comments. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thee is a ghost is a diamond.